Hello, I think I am live. I see a couple of people already, Craig and Mike. Thank you so much. This is supposed to be a surprise live stream, but I did put out a schedule anyway, 30 minutes ago. So yes, 7 people. Thank you so much for being here, and despite of the late notice or despite of the surprise. How is everybody? I see Danny. Good morning, Danny. How are you? It's been a long time. It's been months actually since we've seen each other. I hope you're doing well. Is it months? No, it's a couple of weeks because you were there at Justin's cleanup. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. We're gonna wait for more people to join us before we start. And how is everybody, by the way? I just got back from our recent trip. Good morning, Robert. You're here. Thank you so much. How is everything in California? We have 15 people. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. And I guess we have to start because yes, we just got back. Well, that was a week ago. We just got back from our recent trip. And by the way, after this live stream, I'm not gonna stay long. By the way, maybe I'm gonna stay for an hour or maybe less. Today is going to be a pretty busy day for me with work. I have to meet some people and work, of course. So yes, and after this live stream, we have a travel video coming out. So I hope that you guys are going to support and watch that. It is a travel video, but of course, in contemplative way of a travel video. All right, so Craig Cook here. Hello, Craig. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and extending your support by being a patron. And also Mike Trahan as a YouTube member. Thank you. Good bless morning, beautiful Shay. Welcome back. We all missed you. Yes, it has been a long time. It's been a long time since I actually did a live stream. I think the last time I had a live stream was New Year. So it's been almost a month. I don't know how to do this anymore. So you had a well-deserved vacation. Yes, it was wonderful to finally get out of the country and visit two countries with the amazing people we have. As you all know, probably not everybody knows, but I traveled by group, with a group rather. So there were five of us, and we were able to explore a lot of places, and we had fun, and we enjoyed the food and all that. So yes, it was a wonderful, amazing vacation with quality people. Oh, I forgot to highlight your comment. You see, I forgot how to do this. Yes, Mike, thank you. And of course, Danny. Let me just highlight Craig Cook because I forgot to do that earlier. Robert. Philip. Mayong buntag siya. You look so beautiful and refreshed. Kumusta? I am doing great and thank you so much for that, Philip. Mazi. Masi, I think. Thank you so much for that. And yes, I just actually woke up. I just woke up and had a coffee, had a sip of coffee, and start the live stream. I'm doing well. I'm just a little bit busy with work today. And yes, I hope that everything is good on your end. Good morning from the UK. Hello, William. I believe it is like late there, right? Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Everything is good. I miss the Philippines and all of you. I had such a great time. And yes, we had a great time with Robert. His with us during our trip. And yeah, like I said, people, we were able to actually get out of the country and spend time with quality people, with Joe, of course, and the other girls. And Joe now is back to the US, I think. And of course, Robert is back in California. And yes, Robert, we cannot wait. We can't wait to have you back here again and spend more time with you. Hi, Shay. I'm happy you're back safe. Yes, alive and well. Tim, thank you. How's everything with you? It seems that vloggers are almost as busy as having a traditional job. Yeah, a lot of, maybe not a lot, but some of the vloggers are making YouTube as our full time job. So that is why you see them, doing this and this and that. So yeah, Robert, just not you're on. Have to give a like. Always enjoy your content. Thank you so much, Robert. I know you're a big fan of Jenny. So thank you so much for joining this channel and yeah, stopping by. And thank you for appreciating the content that we put out. And I hope that everything is good there. Hi, Shay from KC, Missouri. Hello there, Edwin. How's everything? And Craig, see, hi there, Shay. Glad to see you snuck in a live stream. Those Buddhist temples in Thailand looks surreal. Yes, it was really awesome. There was one of the famous or one of the most visited temples or tourist attractions in Thailand. So I was already expecting that when we got there, there would be like a huge crowd, and that's actually what happened. So it was really crowded. You cannot take pictures alone, but yes, it was really wonderful to really visit the place and. The Buddha was like really huge. Like I think that was the what do you call this? The biggest Buddha I have ever seen. Hi Shay, did you sleep well? Yes, I did, Isaac. Thank you so much for asking. What about you? Tim, your morning face is much different from mine. No, this is not my morning face all the time. My face changes. I'm like what do you call that? That chameleon. Is that how you pronounce it? Changes all the time. The color. I did. That's great. Isn't it challenging to travel in a larger group? One person might want to do something different, or you may prefer to do different activities. How do you decide which activities to choose? In some way, it can be challenging, and sometimes it works too. In this trip, it did actually work because I think that everybody wants to do the same thing. Um, Nobody complained, so I think that everybody agreed to do whatever we did. So it was such a successful trip. Although we had long layovers, but it really is not a big deal. Um, we had a layover in one country, and when we got back we had another layover for like, I don't know, 13, 16 hours. So going there was like, I don't know, maybe 10 or 13 layover, and coming back was like 16. It was even more. Plus coming back to Dumaguete was another I think 10 hour layover. So I mean 10-hour waiting to come to Dumaguete. Because coming here, it's really quite difficult. I think Cebu Pacific and Philippine Airlines only fly like at nighttime. No, Philippine Airlines fly on the daytime, but I think only only Cebu Pacific fly during the nighttime. So Cebu Pacific, I think, don't have the flights during the day. So Um, we had to wait until nighttime to actually take our flights or to fly here. Shay, Thailand was nice. What's next on your agenda? I have an upcoming trip. I'm not going to say where yet, but yes, I have an upcoming trip, and already looking forward to experience that. So that would be my second time to actually visit the place. So yes, that is the next thing on my list. That trip, Edwin. Shay, the picture of you of your years are very nice, and you look youthful and healthy still today. I was actually thinking if I put that out or not because obviously those were terrible pictures of me when I was younger. Um, but I did put out anyway. Um, and I'm glad that you actually liked it, and some people liked it. Thank you. I did grow up, just not taller though. You were good looking when you were younger, Shay, but you look even better now. I really didn't think that when I was younger. Um, no, in fact, I thought the opposite. I mean, yeah, no one can convince me. But yes, those were my pictures when I was younger. I think that was when those pictures were taken when I was probably 15 and 15 and 17, the young pictures. As a foodie, I need to know what were some of your more memorable meals. Okay. Um in Thailand. Okay. Well, it's always a pad thai, right? When we say pad thai, it represents Thailand. Pad thai was really good. There's a restaurant here that serves pad thai, and I thought it was really good, but it was actually nothing like the pad thai they have in Thailand. It was really good. What else did we try? We tried a lot of meals. I just don't really know the name of them. But I always ordered, the soup. What do you call that? It's a red soup, and it's very good. Tom Yun something. I don't know. But yeah, pad thai was my favorite in Thailand. And yeah, like I said, we did try a lot of food, and all of them actually really uh, were very good food. Very tasty, very spicy. I always love spicy food. Would Shay recommend an extended living visit to Thailand? Of course, yes. Probably, maybe I'll stay a couple more days in Phuket because I think there are still a lot of places that I think I have to visit or I have to explore. But I also want to explore a different city or a different town in Thailand because Phuket to me is very expensive. A lot of Western visitors or expats here in the Philippines are always saying, "Oh, Thailand is a lot cheaper than in Philippines. The accommodation, the food, and all this." I don't think that is the case where we were at. We were in central Phuket, and the places we went to. were actually expensive. There was a local eatery that we went in Thailand. It's right next to a night market, and that was actually only the cheapest um, meal that we had. I think my meal was like 80 baht. I'm not sure how much that is in Philippine peso. 200, I'm not sure. Yeah, that was the cheapest um meal we had, but the rest were like, between 160 to like 300 to 500. So it was a little bit, no, not just a little bit, but it was very expensive in Phuket, or at least the place where we were at in Phuket. But I would love to visit other cities in Thailand, or other towns in Thailand, just like Chiang Mai. What's the other one? Uh, I forgot the name of the city. It will probably come to me later on. But I would love to go back to Thailand and explore more tourist attractions, and explore the culture, and of course food. Hi Shay, it's good to see you on live stream. I was in the hospital with COVID, and I'm still trying to recover from that. I'm so sorry to hear that, Dennis, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm hoping that you're feeling a lot better. And yeah, I hope. I mean, I was thinking COVID was actually already done. Like, no COVID anymore. It's actually not the case. Wow. I'm really hoping that you're going to be 100% feeling better, Dennis. Did you bring any of the long nosed lap dogs back with you? Your little girl would have loved it. Any of the long nosed lap? Ah, no, I don't think. I don't know what that is, Charles. Is that like a stuffed toy, or I don't know what that is. Good morning, Shay. A very nice surprise. Thank you so much, Mr. Albron. And thank you for supporting this channel, and also for being one of the most loyal patrons on Patreon. Thank you. You were looking decent back then. It's not the worst, but not the best. Yes, it's not the best for sure. Yeah, I enjoy the old photos as well. As we evolve, reflection and how we got to where we are today is very satisfying. Yes, it is really amazing, and sometimes shocking how your physique, and even face actually changes as you grow, or as you evolve. I think that my face from when I was really younger is a lot different now. I didn't do anything on my face. I think it's just different. And when I was younger, I think it kind of like affect my from nose down here, because when I was younger, I had a really crooked teeth. So I think that kind of like affected, you know, nose down here. And I had my teeth fixed when I was already working in a call center, and I was wearing braces for like 10 years. So I think that kind of like fix my jawline, or fix something, I don't know. But I can say that I my face really looks different from when I was younger. Tom Yum, yes, that is correct. It's delicious. I also like the red coconut. Yes, I had that too. Oh, Thailand food is like really, really good. Like, I have not tasted any food in Thailand that I didn't like. Everything was like really tasty and spicy. It wouldn't matter if I was worse looking or better looking. When I was younger, I had social anxiety, and I didn't really talk that much to people. I felt like I was just a pain to everyone back then. Um, I'm sorry that you were feeling that way, Isaac, but I hope that you don't feel that way anymore. I'm planning to go to Thailand for 2 or 3 weeks. I don't have a date set yet, but you're welcome to join us. I'm going to see if I can get Joe to go as well. I don't know if you can really get Joe to come because he just got to he just got back there. So that would be really a lot of traveling. But I'm really looking forward to see you guys again. Um, I wish that when you have your date, Robert, I'm I'm done with my trip. So yes, I really hope to see you again, to see Joe again. We already miss you guys, and I hope that Joe is Joe landed safe. We have not heard from Joe yet. Hi Shay, glad to see you healthy and happy. Healthy and happy is the only way to live life. Thank you, crazy kid. How are you? Thai food and Mediterranean food also are equally my favorite. Yes, Steven, I have not tried Mediterranean food, but I watched a documentary and it says that Mediterranean food is like the healthiest diet, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And yeah, I'm hopefully will be able to actually try Mediterranean diet, Mediterranean food. I was in Thailand over the decades since the 70s and saw big changes in the 90s. I hear the infrastructure now is very modern compared to even 10 years ago. Looking forward to the videos. Yes, thank you so much, Al. And I'm going to make the Thailand videos probably. I'm going to start editing, I guess, probably next week. But I am putting out a video just right after this live stream. It is going to be a 10-minute video, a 10-minute travel video. So please, you guys, check it out after the live stream. And regarding the infrastructure, yes, Thailand really feels like the Philippines, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like Philippines because of the infrastructure. They have wider, what do you call this? Highways, wider roads, and the traffic. Phuket was like busiest. Like I'm not a fan of the traffic there, but it was really wonderful because the roads are really, I mean, the infrastructure is great and the roads are really wider, and of course they have stoplights and stoplights, traffic lights rather. We don't have that here in Dumaguete. I wish we have. Has the vibe of Phuket changed since the legalization of cannabis? Do you feel like it is more of an enticement for tourists? Um, we went to, okay, so where we stayed at, we were at Central Phuket, and we were like surrounded with a couple. I mean, probably like three, four weed shop. But at the time, I didn't really know what weed actually smells like. But when during our last day in Phuket, we went to Patong area, Patong Beach, and we went around the the shops and the busiest area of Patong, and there were like a lot of weed shops. So every time I pass by a weed shop, there's this strong smell. And I was asking Joe, I didn't realize then that there was actually weed, right? So I was asking Joe, I said, what is that smell? It's for me, it's a bad smell. And he was like, oh, that's some good stuff. I was like, what do you mean? That's weeds. That's a good stuff. I was like, huh? So that actually the smell of weed is. And one time when we were waiting for our ride, I was sitting outside a weed shop. And every time the shop opens, when somebody gets in, there's always this smell, right? I was like, what is this smell? It's really, for me, it's very strong and it's not the smell that I like. But probably a lot of people will like it. But I don't really think that it is more of an enticement for tourists because Thailand really it always gets a lot of tourists anyway. So I'm sorry, I clicked on something. Sorry about that, Craig. But yeah, in some way, probably it is to entice the tourists. But I'm always under impression that even without the legalization of the weed, they always get a lot of tourists anyway, especially Europeans, Russians especially. There were lots of Russians when we were there. Shay, how light did you guys pack? Oh my god. I can tell you a story, Edwin. On our way back to Dumaguete, um, because well, I always the way I pack is like I only bring like a couple of clothes, right? But I still pack heavy because of my equipment and the tripods and everything, all the batteries I have, and coming back from Cebu to Dumaguete, I was my suitcase was 12 kilos, so I had to pay extra for that, and they only give us 7 kilos free, and I was way over that, right? So because we had to check in the luggage, we couldn't uh, go to. I mean, go inside the airport right away because I was always used to traveling and just go straight to the airport, like inside the airport, and wait for my flight. But that is because I always don't bring a checked-in luggage with me. I always carry a carry-on, and it doesn't matter if my carry-on is 12 kilos, 15 kilos, or whatever. I always just get through right away. But at the time, we were traveling as a group, and plus it was in Nulug, and the security was a little bit strict at the time. So I we were actually flagged because of course my luggage was looking like it was way overweight. So we had to get into the airport like 3 hours or 4 hours before the flight. But I'm always used to getting in the airport like at a minimum of 5 hours. And for me, not being able to actually get into the airport 5 hours less, I mean, before the flight, I was like, oh, because we had to check the luggage in, and the counters were open like 3 hours or 4 hours before the flight. So, how light did I pack? It was not light. Trying to keep busy recording videos for my channel, and it seems like the busier I get with my channel, the people around me really need me to do things for them all of a sudden as well. Yes, crazy kid, it's all about managing our time, right? um, right now I have been doing this YouTube for over a year now, and I'm actually still not able to perfectly manage my time. I have like I'm worse because I easily get sidetracked with other things, with other people. But yeah, I think we really just have to like, manage our time better, and to make sure that we're not leaving our families behind as well while we are pursuing this YouTube channel or YouTubing. Oh, baby elephants. No, I have not seen. Um, you're talking about a stuffed toy elephant, Charles, right? Because I have not seen any. Sometimes I wish I had other friends to talk to. I tell my mom sometimes, but she said it is pretty much my fault because I didn't really socialize with people. I'm so sorry to hear that, Isaac. I don't know how how to help you, but I was somehow like you too. Even until now, I am such an introverted person. If you see me outside, if you see me walking on the street, I would probably not talk to you unless you talk to me first. I'm kind of like my personality is like that. I stay with myself. I stay by myself. Is that it? I'm always alone, and I don't really talk to people unless they talk to me. And once I get to start talking, then it's hard to shut up. I tried contacting Joe this morning, but his phone's not working. I left him an email just to make sure you gave me the correct number, but I have not heard back from him. He might still be traveling. Robert, I'm not sure, but we have not heard from him either. But I'm sure that of course he is well. He's probably still trying to get himself settled in his home. What do you think regarding the prospects for expats to meet a nice Thai woman for a relationship? What do you think regarding the prospects for expats to meet a nice Thai? That's just really the same as meeting a nice Filipina woman for a relationship, right? I don't really think much about it. I mean, every everyone has preference, and I don't know much about Thai people really. I'm just under impression based on other travelers that are saying that Thai people are friendly. It's hard for me to actually say that because I'm Asian, and sometimes people are not friendly to Asian people, but friendly to people to Western people. You know what I mean? When we were in Thailand, because we're Asians, they probably thought that we are Thais. We are Thai as well, right? So we don't really like experience like very friendly people, or it was just like the Philippines. Like if I walk on the street, people would probably just look at me, wouldn't say hi, and wouldn't be so friendly and all that. But if I am a Western woman, because I would be looking different, then people would be more talkative uh, with me, or people would be more accommodating. If you know what I mean, I'm not sure if I explained that well, but um, when we went there, it was just like really the Philippines. Uh, the Thai people were like, not really like, hey, how are you? Do you like our country? Or like really friendly, because again, we are Asian, so people probably just think that we are just Thai. So, and even in the Philippines, when a Filipino sees a white man or a foreigner, we are so accommodating. We say hi and all that. But if it's a Filipino to Filipino, because we are so used to having them in our country, we there's no like, how are you, like that. So I hope you uh, understood what I was trying to say. It is the healthiest food compared to all others for heart health and other benefits for the body and mind. Yes, that is what the documentary has said. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I was the same too, Isaac. But yeah, it doesn't matter now, right? We have grown and we have evolved. Now we have the capacity to be out there and mingle with other people. Good morning, good afternoon, Ed. Loved the Singapore video you posted. Great shots. Happy looking forward to. Oh, sorry, looking forward to the next video. Yes, Ed. Thank you so much for appreciating the Singapore video. Um, I posted the video, the latest video on Patreon. So Ed and the rest of the patrons actually had an early access to the video. But after the live stream, um, I'm going to release the video on public. So please, guys, have a check of that. And If you cannot watch the entire video, please watch at least 30 seconds if you have time. Weed is sweet and smells like a skunk. It was like the I don't know. It was very strong. It has a strong smell, enough for me to actually like sneeze. And that was the first time that I have actually smell uh, weed. I mean marijuana, just by passing by the weed shops. Exactly. Most people who don't smoke don't like it. Stan, hi Shay. Did you go to Bangkok and the Chatuchak weekend market? No, we went to Phuket. I found that market fascinating, especially the pet market. Um, no, we weren't there. Maybe when I get a chance in the future, we go to Bangkok, Stan. But we went to Phuket for we had a 4 full day over there. Shay, maybe next time you pack your friends can take some of your batteries and equipment. Actually, that's already what I did. Um, some of actually Jenny, uh, she traveled really light. Like I picked up her suitcase and it was like, did you even bring anything? Because she really packed light. But on the way back, I put a lot of stuff in her suitcase actually. My Because I bought another tripod that is a lot lighter than my old tripod. So my old tripod, which is heavier, I put that in Jenny's suitcase and the other stuff as well. So she actually went from like I don't know. I think she flew 5 kilos, and then she was like 9 kilos. I felt bad. She was 9 kilos on the way back because of my stuff. But even that, I was still 12 kilos. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I was 5 kilos overweight. I am at the point of what does it even matter if someone on what you have the power to change that, Isaac. And I think it's all it all comes to here, like if you feed your mind if you feed your mind negative, your approach to things is negative. If you feed your mind positive things, then your approach to things is positive. If you think that, oh, I can do this, I will be a lot better than when I was younger, then you definitely can do it. It's all up in here, and we have the power to change that. I see we have an early access video on your Singapore trip in Patreon. Looking forward to watching it after this live stream. Thank you, Shay, for sharing your adventures with us in such a cinematic way. Thank you so much again, Al, for always appreciating our work. And yes, 27 people. It was about 40 people earlier. If you guys can take a peek of the latest video that's gonna be coming out right after this live stream, please do so. I hope you're going to like the video. Um, um, well, we have to like ourselves first, Isaac. And from basing on the words that you've said here, I think that you need to work a lot more on yourself, on liking yourself more. I'm not sure if I'm saying that. I mean, we need to be comfortable with our own skin. We need to like ourselves better so that we don't have to worry about other people liking us. You know what I mean? We have to like ourselves and we have to love ourselves, that whatever people say and do to us, it wouldn't matter. That it's not going to hurt us because we love ourselves enough, and only our words will get will get us. Like You know what I mean? Um, where are the other people? I think this is the last um, comment. I hope I did not skip on other people's comments. Did you, Mary and Jenny, agree to not see each other for at least a couple of weeks? You know what, Philip? We It was my idea actually, and I told the girls. I said, "Girls, let us not meet for like a couple of weeks because every time we meet, it's always food." And I think that the three of us actually kind of like gain a little bit of weight because like every time we meet it's like we eat all the time, and it's like every it becomes a habit that every after we eat we say like, girls, the next time we eat we have to just order one meal and we have to share, we have to help each other, um you know uh you know get back to our previous diet and stay slim and all this. But we always say that right after we eat because we regret that we ate so much. It is funny. But I saw the girls just the other day because we had to take Joe to the airport because he had to leave from here to uh, back to Tennessee. How did you feel about the open markets in Phuket? Costs were the same or close to the PI? Actually, Craig, it was more expensive. We went to the market and we were always on the hunt for clothing because I only bought like a couple of clothes with me. So it was my intention to actually go shopping in Thailand because, again, people were saying, oh, everything is cheap there. So I was aiming to actually buy clothes there because I thought it was a lot cheaper than in the Philippines, but it was not the case. It was like probably 200, 300, and even more expensive than here. And I say expensive because for the kind of material that they are selling, especially in the markets, it's like really the same as we have here, but just lower price. So yeah, everything in Phuket was expensive. Hi Shay, good morning. Just noticed you're live. Hello Celtic, thank you so much for stopping by. This was supposed to be a surprise live stream. I know it's late there, so thank you so much for being here. I reviewed you on my channel. Hello, Phila Mike. Really? Was it a good review or was it bad? Please tell me. Thank you for stopping by, Phil and Mike. I'm going to check on that video and see what you got to say about me. But you were on one of like, I see. Okay. I'm guessing that was probably one of those videos where we had to, um, what do you call that? Counter the Western women. Was it that kind of video? I was thinking this exactly: food, 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 and more food. Good decision, 100%. Yeah. Like all we did in Thailand, except shopping, was like eat. And we ate a lot. I gained weight last trip. I went out to Korea. I gained about 6 kilos. Wow, that's a lot of pounds. Philip, I don't know how much I gained, but I know I did gain, and I'm not interested to know how much because that would depress me. But I'm just getting back to the gym. I went back to the gym last week, and I'm actually going to be be in the gym 4 days in a week, and then a lot of swimming too. So I should be getting back to the way I was. Just joking. The baby elephants you are feeding. I see. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Charles. My what do you call that? My brain wasn't working. Wasn't able to catch that up quickly. But yes. I put out a video of us feeding the elephants on Patreon, and I'm not sure if I did actually put that out on YouTube, but yeah, that was funny. Those were cheeky elephants. Did you girls eat after you took Joe to the airport? Actually, Ed, we ate before. So you're quite right, but still wrong because we ate before. It's better price in Vietnam for clothes and food also. I was in Vietnam, but I didn't actually get to go shopping. But I want to go there again. Um, I was in Hanoi at the time. It was like the busiest. The streets were always like busy, even in the middle of the night, and it was so chaotic. But it was I love Vietnam. Like of all the countries I have visited, I mean Vietnam is still number one on my list because like like I said earlier in Thailand, it's like Philippines, but also uh it feels like I was in a Western world because they had skyscrapers as well. They had these older buildings like French buildings and all that, and they were like built like really beautiful and all that, and the people just look like the Filipinos, right? But yeah, it was I loved my time in Vietnam, but that was only like probably just three days. So I want to go there again to explore more of the food. The one thing I love about Vietnam is the egg coffee. Like it was there when I get acquainted to egg coffee, and I was like, wow, there is actually such thing, and it was very good. So yes, it was good. Thank you. I do like myself, and it is true that positivity is a good thing, but that won't solve my problems. I have accepted that it won't ever matter what I say or do for people. So I just try to be better. Um, Better for ourselves, not for. We always need to prioritize ourselves over people, right? So if we do things, it has to be will it do good for me? It's not just like I know it's kind of like selfish, but I think that we always have to prioritize ourselves. And again, like I said earlier, we have to be comfortable with our own skin so that it doesn't hurt us when somebody don't like us. It doesn't hurt us when somebody says, "Oh, you're ugly," or "you're awkward," or this and this and that. That is a good advice though, but it isn't helping me with my problems. If it's not helping, if you cannot help with your uh now I don't know how to say this. um if you don't know how to help solve your problems, Isaac, then nobody ever will. Shay, I think some Asian food have a lot of sugar in their recipes, so you have to be careful what you order. Yes, I think so too, Edwin. I think pad thai has a lot of sugar in it, because it was really sweet. But yeah, it was good anyway. But you're right. We definitely have to watch what we eat. And that is why we gained a little bit of weight when we were in Thailand. And even before we went to Thailand. Ah, have you been to the West? No, I have never been to the West. But if I get a chance to, why not? There are support groups, Isaac. You can search them out on the internet. Good luck for your future endeavors. All right, that was our last comment. Alrighty. So that was our last comment, guys, and I hope that you enjoy the live stream a little bit somehow. And thank you so much, people, for joining this live stream. And I do really appreciate you guys always taking your time, supporting this small channel by appreciating our work. By watching our videos, by jumping into the surprise live streams we do. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. The whole island of Phuket is very touristy, so clothes are more expensive. Bangkok and Chiang Mai, you can find cheap places. Chiang Mai has great Loy Krathong festival. When is the festival? But yes, I aim to go back to um, Thailand, but probably Chiang Mai next time. One suggestion, Isaac. Shay is not a counselor or therapist, even though her voice is as welcoming as one. Thank you for that, Philip. But I'm used to it though, Philip. I work in a call center business for like 10 years, and we weren't just a customer service representative. We always have to also sit down and listen to people. What do you call that? Airing their concerns about people telling us that their dog died, or that a family member died, or that they're in a depressive mood, or and all that. I heard all that when I was working in a call center. But it's true. I'm not a counselor. I'm not really good at giving advice. I'm not a professional. So yes, we all go through something. We just really try our best to get out of that situation. And yeah, Master Isaac, the obstacles are what we see when we don't focus on our goals. Yes, you have a point, Danny. That's true. Thank you. Thank you, Shay, for your great advice and answer. I don't really think I'm giving great advice, but I'm just trying to answer guys your questions. Thank you so much, Edwin. November. Okay, Google it. You will like it. All right, I'm going to research that, Stan. Thank you so much. Is where they light tens of thousands. Oh yeah, so that is actually what is called. What was that? Lay or Loy Krathong Festival. I dream to actually be able to participate that stand, because I've only seen videos and pictures, and in the pictures it was like awesome, and the videos were like, oh, really, it would really be a nice film to participate that festival. So yeah, that would be a dream, or that would probably be, not probably, but that would be part of the list now. Loy Krathong Festival. Thank you. Yes, Isaac. I believe what Shay is saying is that even with therapy, in the end, it comes down to what we think of ourselves. That is correct. Thank you so much for saying that more in a clearer way, Al. And how we learn to cope with negative things through a positive outlook. Yes, we can always go to therapy and see the therapist as much as we can. But I think really for me, it's really just ourselves that we can help ourselves. Like, yeah, I don't want to get there because again, I'm not good at this. It is nothing against Shay, particularly mom, who has given me similar advice, but it never really helped me. Good day to you, Shay. You too, Danny. I really hope that we can see each other again really soon. Good morning. Hello. Loy Krathong. Loy Krathong. I hope I pronounced that well. It is more impressive than the pictures. Yeah, I really would want to experience that one day. November. So I'm going to put that in my diary. Stan, how did you like the Singapore airport? Oh, I don't like the Singapore airport. I love Singapore airport. And the next I mean the video that is going to be released after this live stream is going to cater or is going to showcase the Singapore airport, not the entire airport, because even though we had a long layover, we didn't really we didn't really have the time to explore the entire terminal. But yeah, I love Singapore airport, and I did actually tell Mary that I could actually go back to Singapore and just stay in the airport and film the airport. And there's so much things to see and film in the airport, in Singapore airport, and it doesn't feel like it is an airport. It is a mix. It is a huge mix of nature and, of course, airport. But I don't. When I'm in Singapore airport, I don't feel that I am in airport. It's different when I'm in, like, in Philippine airport or in Thailand airport. Singapore airport feels like you're you're just you're in nature, and that's why I love it. Shay, you have a great day. Thank you for all you do and share with us. Bye to all. Thank you so much. The jewel is nice. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. And I hope that I can actually do another surprise live stream this week. I'm not going to say when, but we'll see when I, of course, get a chance. Singapore is a little expensive. I like Hong Kong better. I'm going there soon before the Chinese government ruins it. Oh, go there soon before the Chinese government ruins it. Victoria's Peak will blow your mind. Huh. You will take more photo than you can imagine. Wow, I never heard of Victoria's Peak. So I'm going to search for that. But yes, thank you so much for the recommendations, Dan. Salamat. Yes, I'm gonna go to work now. I am actually meeting Gladys, Steven. I'm going to join the Scale U in a couple of hours. That would be my second time joining the Scale U, and I also have interview with Eli after, right after. Have a blessed. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, Shay, for the live stream. Thank you so much, Mike. And Ed, thank you, Shay. Always good to see you. Have a great day. Thank you so much, everyone. And that's a good group. Yes, I believe so. I did love the first meeting with Scale U. And it just took me time to actually join again because I'm always busy. But yes, I will be there today. Thank you, everyone, for joining the live stream. I will see you next time. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.